yet, so I'm going to give it a minute. Are you able to pull it up on and see if you can hear me? If you're catching me on the replay, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you that watch me on the replay. It's really a humbling experience to see the support that I get on this channel. Very grateful. I've been trying for a long time to get this channel off the ground, and I still feel like I'm working on it. We're going to see what message Spirit might have today. I did get a song, so I'm going to share that with you. I'm just making sure that we don't have any negativity, and I thought we might, and we do. Kailash, can you hear me, sweetie? All is well, Kailash. Are you able to hear me? All right. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. I was just checking the energy, making sure everything's okay. Thank you so much for helping me to moderate today and make everyone feel welcome, get the questions lined up for me. Thank you so much. All right, so I got a new internet provider, and I think that was the problem, is I had the wrong internet provider. Cosmo's here, and he wants to say hi to everybody. Say hi. You want to say hi? Look. Say hi. Say hello. Yes, I wanted to say hi. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm a sweet baby, and I love my mama so much. Oh my goodness, he's such a sweet boy. Yes, he's such a sweet boy. Oh, he wants to be the star of the show today. So I love when we do videos for YouTube. Yes, I do. Say my name is Cosmo. Yeah, Cosmo. Okay, Cosmo, if you want to stay on my shoulder, you can. All right, the first thing I want to start off with is I was making my bed this morning. Oh, I love you guys too. Oh, you love Cosmo. He loves you guys too. We all love you. Otto too. I found this little key out of my trinket bowl. And I have a robot vacuum cleaner. So I am very surprised that it didn't get sucked into the vacuum. Welcome to the channel. Wow. Look at all you guys here. Hi. Comment, let me know where you're from. Say hi to me. I'm going to do a reading for the collective. But I found a key, and Spirit is saying to me, someone has lost their key. You need to find your key, and it was beside my bed. So make sure you look around your bedroom, especially beside your bed. Not on the side where you sleep, but on the side you don't sleep on. All right. Okay, so there's the key. Or Spirit is also telling me that this key could have another meaning. Somebody might need to find the key to something. The key. Somehow there's a key significant to your situation. Okay, so the song that I got for the reading today was Jason Aldean, You Make It Easy. So we're going to pull that up, and I'm going to give you the lyrics real quick. The song shapes the reading, okay? So this particular song may in some way be significant to your life. Hey, Sandy. I love you too. It could be significant to your life in some way. Or it could just be about whoever I'm reading about. But this person is somebody that you're very fond of or have been in the past. I don't know. Let's see. You Make It Easy, Jason Aldean. It's a country song. If you're not into country music, it's okay. I'm not really either, but Spirit gives us all kinds of songs. Like a rainy Sunday morning makes me want to stay in bed twisted up all day long. You're my inspiration, girl. You take me places, put the words right into these songs. Stealing kisses undercover, babe. See forever when I see your face. And I swear God made you for me. You make it easy, loving up on you. Make it easy with every little thing you do. You're my sunshine in the darkest days, my better half, my saving grace. You make me who I want to be. You make it easy. You took all my rough around the edges, never let it ruffle up your feathers, angel. Yeah, I'm down for life. You got me wrapped around your finger, and I like it, just in case you can't tell. You make it easy, loving up on you. Make it easy with every little thing you do. You're my sunshine in the darkest days, my better half, my saving grace. You make me who I want to be. You make it easy. Stealing kisses undercover, babe. See forever when I see your face. And I swear God made you. I keep wanting to say made me for you. So somehow there's a Freudian slip. This person is saying God made you for me, but Spirit is making me say it the other way around. I swear God made me for you. So it could be reversing roles here. You make it easy, loving up on you. Make it easy with every little thing you do. You're my sunshine in the darkest days. So you've been through some dark times. You're my better half, my saving grace. I feel that you have been there for somebody through some really dark times. And you've made them who they want to be because you've made it easy. So you made it easy. Sometimes making it easy is not always a good thing, is it? This song sounds like it is, but sometimes we can make it too easy. So let's see what Spirit has to say here. It could be a little different than we're expecting, okay? Alrighty then. I am going to pull Virtue cards first. Spirit said we're going to get Virtue cards, and then we're going to get Sacred Destiny by Denise Lynn. Alright, these Virtue cards are just from the bookstore. They don't have a name. They're just virtues. Spirit, what are you doing here? Like, what is the virtues we're dealing with here? Okay, your faith is here. It's sideways. And responsibility. So somebody's being irresponsible and their faith is struggling. And they're loyal. They're loyal and they're not going to give up. They're going to persevere. They might also be very generous, or someone could be very generous to them. So your faith, it's like right now your faith is struggling and somehow there's been some irresponsibility involved. But somebody was loyal and was not going to give up. Maybe because there was money involved. I don't know. Okay. So, Spirit, how do you want to do this? You said you wanted to go with Sacred Destiny. So let's go ahead and move in that direction. I don't want to take up too much time, valuable time. I want to be able to do your Q&A today. Thank you. Hi, Rachel. Hi, you guys. So good to have you. Alright, talk to me, Spirit. Talk to me. How are you working here? What is going on? Talk to me about home life. What's going on in the collective's home life? This feels like it's all areas of our lives. Spirit's working on our faith, on being responsible, being loyal, and not giving up, and being generous. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Alright, when it comes to home and family, Spirit, how are you working in this collective? Whoop. Oh my goodness. Protection came out in reverse, collective. Okay, we can't have that. So there's a need to be protected at home. When I got up out of bed this morning and walked to the bathroom, guess what I stepped on? A frog. And I smashed it good. And I didn't mean to. It was dark. I couldn't see it. I don't kill them. I usually just put them outside. But it was in the floor. I'm telling you, Spirit's telling me something. Angels, how are you protecting us at home? This is about your community and where you live. And there's a need for protection, Spirit's saying. Oh, there's a need for protection somehow. Bless you. Bless you, baby. Your faith is here and being out of harmony. Bless you, baby. Why are you sneezing? You know, they say that sneezing is a sign of something evil. I've heard that. And because of it is sneezing, hope, and it's like, get them demons out. Somebody could be very evil. I don't know where I'm getting that, except there's no protection and your community is all wrong. All right, how are you protecting the community? With forgiveness and music. So somehow the music factors in for your protection and forgiving. You need to forgive somebody, or somebody needs to forgive you. And it has to do with music. That's how the angels are working on your protection. That also came out in reverse. Anything else you're doing to protect us? Nature, your purity is in reverse. But you're going to have a resurrection. And somebody is watching you. Somebody could be actually watching you. Riding by your house, watching, see what you're doing, going on your social medias. So whoever you're connected to by music, there needs to be forgiveness. Somebody could be struggling with some kind of addiction with the purity coming out in reverse. You have nature though, so something, you could have a dog or somehow something natural protects you. This could just be nature, staying grounded. Somehow there's going to be something resurrected and someone is spying, it looks like. And there's no peace. You're lacking peace right now and vision. So you're not able to see past the pain, I feel. I feel like you've been put in pain somehow. We're going to find out more. Okay, let me put these away. But we are in need of the protection of angels, and we're getting it. I want to find out more about our protection. Anything else when it comes to protection? Spirit said to get out the wisdom of the oracle, instant magic oracle. Any protection out of this deck? Angel of procrastination and happiness. So you're doing something to procrastinate your own happiness. And this is keeping you from being protected. So maybe your finances, you might need, that's the irresponsibility. Get whatever you need to get done. Don't be irresponsible. Get it done so you can be protected in whatever needs you need protection. Alright, I'm being told to get Instant Magic Oracle, so I'm going to get it and see what message we might get from it. Instant Magic Oracle, may I have a message please? When it comes to this collection, we need protection at home. Switch the arguments you are playing over in your head to conversations that are filled with love, compassion, and support. So in order to get this protection that you need, switch the arguments you are playing over in your head to conversations that are filled with love, compassion, and support. So maybe your protection at home is like a mental battle. Maybe you just think you're not protected. Let's turn it upright. Let's just turn it upright, because I didn't see anything serious except that you're not convinced that you're protected. Alright, so switch the arguments you're playing over in your head to conversations that are filled with love, compassion, and support. And someone could be in jeopardy of losing their home. That could also play a factor here. Alright, let's continue on. When it comes to work life, Spirit, how are you working in our work life? You're giving us wisdom, so we've learned some kind of lesson. And somehow not taking action. There's no action in your work life right now. So you might be in need of a job, or things might be going really slow at work. Their work could have slowed down significantly to where you're not getting enough work to make ends meet. And you're learning a lesson about this somehow. Something caused you to maybe give up your job. You weren't focused and you weren't in flow, or you're not in flow and you're not able to focus. And I feel that it goes back to what Wisdom of the Oracle said about switching your thoughts from the ones you're playing now to the ones of love and compassion. Do you hear, Cosmo? What message are you giving us, sweetheart? I think that the message that we're getting from Cosmo is that love and compassion that we need. That's the voice you need to hear, is that loving, compassionate voice that Cosmo is putting off right now. You need to be easy on yourself. You need to be easy on yourself. You were easy on the other person. Why can't you be easy on you? You got those rough around the edges places that you need to be easy with. Be easy with mama. Be easy with mama now. Be easy. Remember how loving you were being? He's just really playing with me, but he can bite. He's got a beak. Alright, come back over here so I can finish the reading, okay? Give me a kiss. He loves kisses. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Mama wants a kiss. Cosmo, I'm doing a reading, baby. Come on, get on Mommy's shoulder so she can read. Thank you. Alright, surprises. Patience came out and purification came out again. This is the second time I've seen purification come out in reverse. So there's a need for purity in some way. What we might need is to do a good old-fashioned cleansing of the energy around us. Right now the moon is still in Scorpio, so we are very much in our emotional side. You know what Scorpio is all about. Scorpio is an intense energy. It's a transformative. It's the end of something major, so something new. It's the death of something, so something new can begin. But in order for that beginning, you have to endure the ending of whatever's ending. And I feel that we need to get purification, whether that be for our mind, our body, our soul, or our physical surroundings. There's a need to purify our something. It could be actual chemical dependency for some. Yeah, there needs to be a good old-fashioned cleansing. Look at that. Oh. This protection is concerning, and I want to handle it before we go any further. Spirit, will you please cleanse this space and make it holy and separate it for your purposes and your purposes only, so that we can get an accurate reading that's for our highest and greatest good. Thank you so very much for your protection, Spirit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put protection back in. Okay, Cosmo, honey, get up here on my shoulder so I can read the cards. Thank you. Home life, Spirit, what are you doing in our home life? Oh my God, collective, look! Miracles and abundance came out. You were worried about being protected, but Spirit says you're going to have miracles when it comes to your abundance. That's your well-being in every area of your life. Okay, so surprisingly, we're being patient with something that's not pure. What should we do about that? Not this deck. We're going to ask that question with another deck. Okay, love life. What's going on in... You can't get in the middle. What's going on with love? Flexible. You're being flexible when it comes to love. So, you're making it easy. Alright. And your role, you're going to go on a voyage. So you're going to travel possibly by water. You could go over a body of water. You could go over a bridge to get wherever you're going. But you're going on a voyage. The full moon is significant. Whales, tigers, sunflowers, tropical fish, rainbows, and wildflowers are showing up. Somebody's not having any pleasure, but they're in flow. Outcome, Spirit. What's the Oh, he just bit me. Something I said. He is really controlling him. Like, he's in control of what's happening here, not me. And he's making it very obvious. But it's like he's trying to love on me, but being too rough with me. Someone could be trying to love on you and then rough around the edges. Yeah. Oh my God. You're acting like a wild one. Outcome for the collective, Spirit. Outcome. Ah! You better be careful with this one. They will turn on you and they will F you up. Did you see him just do that? Spirit says your outcome is that you're going to be able to focus. So your thoughts really need to be changed. You see that sage is still burning. You need to get your thoughts. Look, you're going to have security. You're worried about your security somehow. Maybe you're worried about having money to pay your bills. You're going to have miracles in your abundance at home. You're going to have wisdom when it comes to not having any action at work. Um, you're patient with something that's not pure. You're flexible in your love life. You're going to go on a voyage over water. You could just be going over a bridge or stepping over a mud puddle. I mean, whatever that means to you. But you're going to be able to focus as your outcome. So lately you might be having trouble with those intrusive thoughts not letting you focus. It has to do with your faith struggling, you not being responsible, but being loyal and not giving up. And that's you making it easy, right? You were making it easy. Or you still are making it easy. But it looks like it might be making it hard on you. Alright, come on. You got to go. I'm going to have to put you in the cave. I'll be right back. You're picking up a very negative vibe, baby. Get in the cave. Wow, he was tearing my hands up. And before the reading started, let it be noted that Cosmo was very chill. He was not acting like a fool. Give me a prayer, please, Holy Spirit. Again, Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. And that was the same one we had yesterday. If you weren't here when I first started, I found a key. Hello, Shessa. This key was on the other side of my bed on the floor. And how it didn't get vacuumed up by Roberta, I'll never know. But someone could have lost a key, or somehow there's a key that is significant to this situation. Make sure you keep that in mind. If you've lost your keys, look beside your bed. Okay, so let's move on and see how. Can't play without a full deck. How are you working at home, Spirit? Talk to me. We see we're going to have. We feel like we're not protected at home. We feel like somehow home is not protected. Or maybe it isn't. But there's going to be miracles in your abundance that will keep you protected, okay? Because your angels are working on it. There's somehow a lack of purity, and you're being patient about that. Alright, what's going on at home, Spirit? You're going to go solo. Oh, wow. So you're going to be single. You're going to be all alone at home. I feel you. Me too. That might be how you're getting this miracle in your abundance. Because you have whoever was with you might be gone now, and now their money went with them, or whatever. Work life. You're going to check yourself, but it isn't personal. So you're going to make sure you do something by checking yourself. You know you're playing with fire at work. That's why you learned a lesson. And now you're going to take action. It's not personal. It's not personal. It's business. This is all about business. It's not personal. All right, surprises. Oh, wait, I'm not taking that. Surprises. Holy shit! Surprisingly, you're going to have sex? That might be why you're not pure, and somebody's being patient about this. Alright, damn it. Love life. You're going to unplug. You're being flexible and unplugging. Alright. That's your love life. So surprisingly, you're going to have sex, but you're being flexible and unplugging. When you unplug in your love life, that means you break up with someone and you're going to go solo. But why are you having sex? Spirit keeps telling me to ask about that later. That might be the key to all this. Alright. You might be about to meet somebody new. Alright, what's your role here? Fuck your job. Your role is to go on a voyage and say, fuck your job. What's your outcome? You can't have miracles in your abundance if you say fuck your job. That's being irresponsible. Love can hurt like hell. Breathe through that shit. And interrupting is for assholes. Let them finish. But don't. Spirit's saying, don't listen to that interrupting asshole. Maybe it's the one in your head that keeps telling you bad things. That's the interrupting asshole, isn't it? And it could just be you. And somebody won't listen. They're an interrupting asshole who won't listen. And this is causing love to hurt like hell. And you're also having to agree to disagree with this person. You're going to get hot and sweaty. So you may have to do some work, or you may work out that causes you to get hot and sweaty. But it could be you having this sex. Spirit keeps telling me to ask about that later. And I'm curious now, damn it. Okay. So you're having an argument with somebody. What would this somebody, Spirit said, get the other deck. Alright. Huh. You might be getting the other deck. That's why you're having sex. You're going to get the other deck. Okay. What would this person say to you? The one that you're agreeing to disagree with. It could be yourself. I mean, it could be just that voice in your head that's telling you horrible things. You need to be more loving and compassionate and kind. What would that person say to you? I want out and I am the man. So this person thinks they are the shit. And they're like, I want out. Alright, what would this person say to you? You are so different from everyone around me. And I wish I could be a different person in reverse. So this person is saying, you're different from everyone around me. And I am not going to be a different person. This could be you talking to yourself, could it not? Like you're saying, you're different than everyone around me. And I can't be different. It's like you're telling yourself that you're different than everyone around you. But you don't want to be different. I wish I could be a different person. I don't want to be different. It's like you're saying to yourself, or this could be someone else. You also had childhood trauma you haven't dealt with. Alright, what would you say back to this person? You would say, oh, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. What do you see in me? I need to figure myself out. And that childhood trauma you never dealt with. Alright, what else would you say to this person? You would say, why can't I move on from you? But in reverse. So I'm moving on from you. You would say, I don't know where to start, but I'm going to move on from you. And I'm better with my mind than my heart. But you're not. You're not. That's a lie. Because your mind is tricking you right now. You know you're different than everyone around you, or that somebody else is. And I think you're saying, I know you're different than everyone around me. And I don't think you can be a different person. And now I don't know where to start to move on from you. But I'm going to. It's like you're talking to yourself here. But don't believe you're better with your mind than your heart, because you're not. Somehow you're going to end up going solo at home. Let's look into this deeper, okay? That's what they would say, though. And it sounds like you are talking to yourself or to someone near you. Okay. What else? Let's see what happened here, because something went wrong here. What happened here? I'm going to read these intuitively, even though they're a breakup deck. It could be just like a fight between two friends. But you're having sex with somebody, and it's going to be a surprise to you. Oh, my God. Somebody is fantasizing, and they don't want any drama. So you're like fantasizing that you could be in this situation without the drama. That's not so much to ask, is it? I don't want drama in my life. You're going to take it slow, but there's too much drama. If you take it slow, you're going to go through drama forever. Alright, what's going on at home? How did this happen at home? What happened here that you're going solo? Okay, there it is right there. There it is right there. You're eliminating somebody because you were having differences. And this you felt was true love. Maybe one of you is in love and the other is not. Whatever differences mean to you, if you look at the picture, it's basically saying that we don't get along. And it's like this person said to you, you're different than anyone around me. And that could have been meant in a negative way. Like they could have been putting you down in some way, talking about your weight, talking about your hair, talking about your teeth, talking about your height, your race, your religion. Or you could have just been fighting over how many chores you do. And this person could be a gaslighter. Because you see it's true love that you're fighting. And you're going to break up with this person. That's what it's saying. You're eliminating them. You're getting rid of them because of the differences. One of you could be older than the other, for sure. Alright, what's going on in your work life? Or how is Spirit working? Spirit's working on you when it comes to reconciling. You haven't hit your breaking point yet. Okay, so why is the surprise that you're not pure and you're being patient and gonna have sex? Because somebody is incomparable. So there's someone in your life who's incomparable. Trust your intuition. You're gonna have sex with that person. And you're being patient to do it. It's like you're waiting patiently for somebody who's incomparable. And it's patient but not patient. It's like you're patient but they're not pure is what it is. And this could be someone that you see or you talk to or watch online. You're going to have sex with them though. I don't know how. Maybe because you're going to go on this voyage and say fuck your job. It doesn't look like you're getting much work right now, or you might be out of work. Okay, and love life. In your love life, somebody is not a player and they're missing you, or they're not missing you. It's saying they don't miss you, but they're not a player. Or it could be read all in the upright, because this person might not be a player because they pretend like they're not a player, but they might be a player who's missing you, and this was not divinely guided. You might have thought this was divinely guided, but Spirit's saying it wasn't. Alright, what's your role here? What's your role here? They will call in reverse. To me, Spirit is saying, do not call this person. Or they're not going to call you. Whichever way you want to take it. Somebody wears black high heels, drinks wine, and they wear business attire with a suit and a tie. Somebody has no hair, they're bald-headed. No offense. And then there's somebody who has black hair. Black hair. Alright, so your role is they will not call. And what's going to be the outcome? I don't choose you because of you having flings. You're having flings. I'm not choosing you. I don't want you because you have flings. You're not pure. And I've been patiently waiting for you to have sex with me, but you're not pure, and I'm incomparable. Trust your intuition. And look, somebody says I can't let them go. Why can't you let them go? Because of healing and a divorce. So you're trying to let this person go. You're healing from a divorce. You're healing from a breakup of a long-term relationship. You hear, Cosmo? It could be a marriage or like a marriage. Common law or whatever. You need healing from this relationship. Somebody's going to have a fling because they're not going to choose you. That could be the one who's having the sex. It might not be you. And look, no, there's no jealousy here. So I don't think you even care what they're doing. Like, you're done with this person. Okay. Let's pull tarot and see how the universe is working in this situation. I'm here to use the red deck. Okay. Whatever you say. Whatever. There's a card stuck to the table. That might be why I'm being told to use this. Somebody's been using very bad judgment. There's a strong Libra vibe here. That was stuck to the table. Alright, show me how you're working in this situation, Spirit. How are you working in this situation? Very, very busy, Spirit. Somebody's a high priest in reverse, a chariot in reverse, and judgment in reverse. So this is a very spiritual masculine who is not able to get over something, and their judgment is all wrong. Holy shit, a card in the wrong deck. That's why I chose this. Spirit said it's time for shit to get real. That's how Spirit's working. When it comes to this spiritual masculine who can't get over something and who uses bad judgment, it's time for shit to get real. It came out of the wrong deck, y'all. Wow. Alright, what's the energy to overcome? You got a lot going on with you. Holy shit! Look who just came out together! Oh my God. Good luck overcoming this. Good luck. The Emperor and the Empress just came out upright. Together. This is husband and wife. Divine feminine and masculine vibes. Holy shit. They just came out together. And that's the energy to overcome. So whoever you are, you're a karmic partner. That's what I'm feeling. Or you could be one of these. They could both be watching. One of each. That's what Spirit might be saying. You look young. Could have met when you were very young. Because these are typically older, more mature people. Somehow fruit trees are significant. The Emperor and the Empress just came out together again in one of my readings. Do you know how rare it is to pull these two cards upright together? Somebody here is in a strong, strong connection. But their masculine side is using bad judgment and they're not able to get around or get over something. And they're not in their spiritual, they're not standing in their spiritual power, but their power is here to get, that's the energy to get over. It's like you need to get over yourself. Damn it, boy. This is a powerful reading. What's going to pull it together? Like, I'm waiting for the lights to start flickering now. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God. Look, there's about to be some justice. Something is going to be made right. Somebody's up to no good. That's why we are getting the protection card for needing protection in your home. Somebody's going through a divorce. What's going to pull it together is the Star in reverse, the Wheel upright, and the Magician in reverse. So there's a wheel and there's not so good mojo beside it on either side. So you tell me what's about to happen. Somebody's about to have shit get real because of the way they're acting. This is saying it's the masculine in my reading. This is a powerful reading. I gotta just pull on it. I gotta pull tarot on this. Oh my God, what a powerful reading. What do you want me to use, Spirit? For some reason, I'm being led to the Witch's Tarot. I'm going to get it out. I don't know. I haven't used this in a while. The cards are different. There's different cards here. It's Ellen Dugan who created this deck. I accidentally picked the Empress up with the deck so she could be the one who's into the witchcraft or paganism. I had them this way and now they're not. Okay, so she's trying to get ahead of him or something. Alright, there's something going on with these two. It's time for shit to get real. Spirit means that. I mean, like, Spirit is showing me a wheel as what's going to pull it together. And there's manipulation or lying or some deception. There's no hope. And then there's going to be a wheel that's going to bring more manipulation. That's what's going to pull it together. And that is why Spirit is saying it's time for shit to get real. Look, the Two of Cups came out with the shadow side, y'all. So you're in a karmic relationship, and maybe you're supposed to be with somebody else. Alright, why is the High Priest in reverse? Why is the High Priest in reverse in my spread here? Because of the Fool and the shadow side. That's different than the Moon. That's needing to do that childhood wounding, that shadow work. Why is the High Priest in reverse? Because of the Four of Cups and the Fool in reverse. Wow. This person don't show you a bit of concern. Alright, why is the High Priest here? Because he's the one that has the confusion, the illusion. This is somebody who normally could manifest all their desires. Do you see how this wizard is manifesting all his desires? This came out in reverse, which means this is probably somebody who takes a lot. Take. Then they cause you to lose all the good things that you had to choose from at one time in life. Maybe they lost all the good things they had to choose from at one time in life because of their behavior. Why is the Chariot here in reverse for this? Okay, there it is right there. Because this is a relationship with somebody that you have known since maybe childhood, or it's just a relationship you can't get over. It's like this person never chose you. They never chose right. And you can't get over it. The Two of Cups is here with the Six of Cups. This could be someone you've known since you were young. A child even. This could be a parent relationship that's falling apart. Your parents could be going through a divorce. Why is Judgment in reverse? That flew out because of the Queen of Cups. So there's a Queen of Cups involved here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be any of those signs because I don't see any other water sign. Let me tell you what I have. I have a Fulicus. This could be in a Fulicus. I have Cancer and Taurus, the Chariot. I have Libra. I have Aries. I have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I have Aquarius. I have Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Libra, right? Taurus. Now I have Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, yeah, and Libra. And then I have Gemini, and over here I have Libra again. So this is somebody you're not using good judgment about when it comes to this. This is just, if you want to go by characteristic, it's somebody who loves you or loved you and showed you a lot of compassion. This is a very compassionate person. They love the ocean. They probably collect shells. They probably have a fish aquarium. This is someone who's grounded and who's gifted with water, an element of water. Very emotional, very emotionally mature. She came out upright too. But you're not using good judgment when it comes to her. And this could be someone from your childhood. This could be a sister. Somehow there's either addiction or something. Clarify the Seven of Cups. What is that? The Moon and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So this is something that caused a lot of darkness and uncertainty, and your money got out of whack also. So this person could be an emotional spender. They might just buy stuff because that's how they cope, or they could be using something. There's something that's out of sync with this very spiritual masculine side. Alright, why is the Emperor here? Oh, this is a powerful ass reading. Okay, it's complicated for sure. This person has a weakness. The Strength card is here but in reverse. And they don't stand up for whatever it is they work on. But they are in their power. But see, that's the energy to overcome. So what you need to overcome is you're not standing up for something that you're working on because of your weak. You're working on something that's making you weak, Emperor. Whatever you're working on, you're not, it's almost like you need to stop standing up for something that's causing you to be weak. What's causing this? Spirit said you already know what's causing this. Alright, why is the Empress here? Because she's not willing to take a risk because of the things that you are involved with. She doesn't want to be involved because you're a player. I think you might be, for some of you, not for all of you. For this person might just be genuinely needing to stand up for whatever. Somebody, how red roses are very significant here. Like a lot of red roses. The color blue, the color green, gold. I put my gold rings on today. I don't usually wear those. Why doesn't she... There's the Page of Swords. This person is watching you. Why? These two people are going to be together. And somebody doesn't want them to be together. But you can't stop it. This is more powerful than you are capable. When these two come out together as the energy for you to overcome, good luck. Alright. Why doesn't she want to take a risk? Because of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a Libra. And she's very analytical. She's very good with numbers. She's very good with... She's better with her mind than her heart. Like it said in the cards. But you see, she's in reverse. So she's not better with her mind than she is with her heart, because I think this is the same person. I think you have probably got a water and an air placement. And right now, your emotions are overwhelming you to the point where you can't even function. And it's because this person has put you through so much darkness. Your boundaries are not good. And this person, it looks like, I'm going to be honest with you, it looks like for some of you they're selling drugs or doing them. And this has caused you to lose everything. Look, you don't even know what to do. You don't have a clue what to do. And you might even be in denial about some of this. Why is the Star here? Because of you not getting any communication. You remember they're not going to call. There's no hope for this person to come towards you. Or to come back to you. You might be thinking they're going to come back to you, but they're not coming back to you. They're coming out of Nine of Swords energy, though. But they're just not one that'll stand up for you. This person never has your back. Remember, you make it easy. I think you made it too easy for this person to just walk all over you. Why is the Wheel here? Because of your sun being in reverse. Leo is here and Sagittarius are here. You're unhappy. There's going to be a wheel. What's the sun? Okay. Your karma's coming. Spirit can't make... Oh my God, Spirit is freaking me out, y'all. Where you've been so unhappy, you're going to get karma that's going to bring you hope. Your karma is here with your Star upright. So Spirit is going to turn your hope in the upright, where you have no hope because of somebody not coming back to you or thinking that they will come back to you. This is your karma. This is your karma. This person coming back to you could have been your karma, and it brought you a lot of unhappiness. Somebody has a Leo or is a Leo. There's a strong Aquarius vibe here. There's 3 women who are very strong. And I just bought a thing the other day that says, may we know strong women, be strong women, and raise strong women. I love it. The full moon, rituals in the full moon. Please, if you can do something to help me with whatever's going on here with these frogs. Thank you. Oh, there's the Empress right there. There's a pentacle in reverse. So there's like, I don't have an opportunity. Spirit says, I'm going to give you miracles, baby. miracles. Alright, why is the Magician in reverse? Oh, wow. Somebody's dead. Somebody could be bringing death upon themselves because of their dark magic. The Magician in reverse with the Ten of Swords. How would you interpret that? Give me another interpretation of that. I keep getting notifications from YouTube that people are saying things on the channel. Look, this is the wheel in reverse on the bottom of the deck. This Ten of Swords, that wheel is not going to be good karma for some. For some, it brings hope. For others, it's bringing death. Maybe for the one you have to. Maybe the only way to get hope here is for somebody to die. Or something to die. Clarify the Ten of Swords. But I'm getting notifications that people are saying things that are a threat to travel. So be careful what you say, please. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Whoa, that flew out. Holy cow, that flew out. Because of the 10. Oh my God. The Ten of Swords is here because of the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So somebody is manipulating, lying, doing some bullshit. And they're going to end something painfully. This is a painful, bitter. There's an owl significant here. And it has to do with the lack of clarity, the lack of truth when it comes to the 10 Pentacles, having it all. The house, the kids, the grandkids, the dog, the land. There's somebody who's lying. They're not planning on staying. They're moving on. How is this bringing hope? Because you're going to have a passionate new beginning. You're moving on to something that you're passionate about. And look, the Hermit is here. You're soul searching about doing this. Somebody is about to bring a lie to the surface. It's going to be painful. But when you find this out, you're going to... This whole reading, like, if you don't get this, it's just not your reading. But there is something about to go down here because Spirit said it's time for shit to get real. Alright, why is justice coming? What's the justice that's coming? That flew out too. There she is, y'all. There she is. Holy shit, the World card is here. The Empress. The Two of Wands. The Four of Cups in reverse. The Shadow side in reverse. And the World. So there's a feminine here who's trying to make up her mind. She could be pregnant. There's a pregnancy somehow significant. Fertility. This is that very compassionate side. This one that's over here. Remember? We saw they have a lot of compassion. A lot of... This person is nurturing. Somehow I'm seeing this as a very nurturing, mother-loving person. But see, this Empress and this Empress, two different people. And she doesn't know what to do because she needs to do shadow work when it comes to loving someone who doesn't love her back. She's with someone who doesn't love her back. And I believe it's this situation right here that we see right here. You're trying to have it all with someone you're not meant to be with. And there's even going to be a baby born in this situation. But somebody's moving on because maybe they're going to... Why is the Ace of Wands here? Because there's going to be a fight. Oh my God. And you're not going to heal. You're not going to get over this either. That's an argument. You're moving on because somebody's leaving you. You don't want them to leave or something. And over here is saying that this person never loved you and they mistreated you. You have not had a good relationship with this person at all. You want out. You want out. You're tired of this keeping you up at night, of making you miserable, of all the shit that you've been through. Look, somebody was the Seven of Swords thing. Look at that guy. He thought it was funny to fuck with your head. Damn. This has been one of the most powerful readings I've done in a long time. And I'm trying to steer clear of these readings. What the frig? Powerful, powerful, powerful reading, guys. Alright, we know what's going on here. I feel that it's very obvious. Yeah, you gotta get your money back in order. It's out of whack. Ah, the King of Pentacles is turned over in the deck. So there's a King of Pentacles involved here too. Hold up, hold up. The whole deck turned over at the King of Pentacles. Wait, there's more. Okay, this deck is upside down. The Nine of Swords, the Five of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Swords upright, the King of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance, the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of people. The Knight of Wands, Justice, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles upright, the Chariot in reverse, the King of Wands. There's a lot of people involved here. This whole deck. And it flipped over at the Nine of Wands in reverse. So there's been a lot of people. I feel this person interacts with a lot of people because of whatever they're doing over here when it comes to their work, that this Empress is not willing to deal with. But I think that they've been dealing with a different Empress here, and then there's a divorce. So either these two are divorcing and they need to get over that and get healing, or they're going to heal from this other relationship. But there's two relationships here. And this person is a player. They've been having flings. They haven't been choosing you. You've been... And somebody here is surprisingly incomparable. Use your intuition. You chose somebody who was not so incomparable, I think. When you have somebody who is, that's the feel that this has. Alright, so I'm trying to separate my cards out and get them all back together. When I pull the Emperor and Empress in one hand like that, they are about to see each other, or they're already together. I don't know which. There's something about somebody's chariot not being upright. That is about overcoming, getting over, traveling, moving to see someone. It's about going somewhere. That could be about your voyage. Alright, I'm going to put these away now. I don't use them very often, but they did not disappoint. I have to give them credit. They are a very powerful deck of cards. Alright, Spirit, what is going on here that needs to be dealt with? Because something needs to be dealt with here for these two people to overcome each other. Because the energy to overcome is you all overcoming your relationship with each other. And I think we're going to find out. I'm going to find out how you feel about each other before I close this reading. That sage is continuously burning. I think she knows you're involved in something you shouldn't be, and she doesn't want any part of it. And you've been with someone else who would put up with it, and they shouldn't have. And it's bringing karma to their life. And a lot of, there's going to be a huge explosive argument. Spirit said not to get these yet. I need to look at something right quick. What is going on here, Spirit? What's going on with this karma, with this wheel? Okay. Somebody here has been extremely envious, jealous. So much envy. You're having a wheel because of your envy. Anything else you can tell us about that wheel? This wheel, oh my God. Spirit says you need to check yourself because you are betraying someone. You were jealous of them, so you're betraying them, and you need to check yourself. That's why you're not protected at home. I was trying to find you protection at home. And somebody's going to have miracles in their abundance. But I don't know that it's everyone. Because look, this person's also insecure. What's going to be the outcome of check yourself? Spirit said there's been evidence of cheating. And people like watching this shit go down and enjoy the gossip. Outcome of the cheating. Oh my God, there it is. Shit's about to explode. It's time for shit to get real. Buckle up, Buttercup, because this is going to be a nightmare and somebody is running away. Somebody's made a fake apology because they were busy. Oh my God. Check yourself. If you betrayed somebody, because that karmic wheel's about to turn on your ass, have fun with that. Somebody's having family time because they're too busy for this. Woo! Woo! Sugar! Alright, what are the problems in this karmic relationship, Spirit? Somebody needs to stop settling. You've been settling for whatever. Retreating. Your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. It's time to get out and try again. Outcome of this relationship down here that's to overcome. Being unavailable and not being yourself. So one of you is somebody you pretend to be someone you're not. And you're unavailable. One's unavailable to the other. And someone pretends to be someone they're not. And they have a lot of anxiety. So the outcome is going to be unavailable. Because you're not being you. What if they will be them? What then? What if they'll be themselves? What then? Spirit say give the other deck. Somebody needs to stop working so much. Or not working at all. Alright. Well, I'm going to give you the outcome here. If you'll be yourself and be available. If you will, you'll release, surrender, and purge. An outcome of that. Feeling guilty for sabotaging this. And so what? Oh, money card in the wrong deck. 2 of them. Look here. Let's see what this is. Somebody's been unreliable and they're not a phoenix rising. Okay. There you go. They've been unreliable. I'm having a pain in my right side under my right breast, like right at the edge of my rib cage. Somebody's celebrating gifts in abundance, though. They're doing it without you. Anything else we need to know about these 2 people? They're going through a dark side, a dark time. Outcome of the shadow side. The outcome of the shadow side is that you're going to have separation and longing. You're going to remember and awaken. There's going to be an unexpected storm that's going to bring somebody freedom to take a leap of faith. So there's over here this fight that's fixing to get real is going to lead to wish fulfillment. These 2 people are going to have wish fulfillment. And it's coming through some shit that's going down with this current situation. But then in order for this to happen, you have to be available and be real. You can't stop. Somebody acts like 2 different people. You're trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. And you're chasing someone who's unavailable, or you are the one who's running away. Remember somebody was going to run away? Maybe they're going to run away because somebody else is not being real. Okay. Alright. Let's find out what that sage has not stopped burning yet. Let's find out how these 2 people feel about each other, and then we'll pull some guidance and we'll go to the questions. Where are my cards at? Oh, that coffee was so good right then. It tickled my fancy. I gotta have some more of that. Oh, yummy. Alright, talk to me, Spirit. Somebody feels like running. And they're seeing through the clouded judgment. So they're seeing the truth and they're like, I gotta get the hell away from you. Alright, so how does this Emperor feel, Spirit? The one that's the energy to overcome. How does he feel about that Empress? He's seeing a perspective in running. He has perspective on running. Maybe he's realizing he ran from her in the past. He's realizing he's running. Oh, he's realizing he's running. Oh my goodness. What's going on with this Emperor? Why is he here? How does he feel about this Empress? Why was I asking why he's here? We know why he's here. How does he feel about his Empress here? He's lusting. How does she feel about him? These are the two that's... Oh my God. Sweetheart. This is... Oh my God. You have not got good feelings about this person. Alright, here's how you feel. You got a lot of feelings about this person. He's lusting. You feel like you were abandoned. Like there was a lot of distance because of a soulmate. There's been a lot of karma. This person has been dishonest with you about this soulmate. And they did not offer you any security. They wouldn't get established with you and they wouldn't have a family with you. And maybe you're saying you don't want that with them now because of all of that. What do they feel besides lust? That this something is over. Somebody's been bluffing. There's possibilities and there's been third-party influences. And it's time. It's just time. What's it time for? Hope. And they don't want this to be too shocking. They're hoping this won't be too shocking, but they want a second chance. It looked like you were going to have sex with somebody. Sure doesn't look like you were going to have sex with this one up there, but it might be that one. If you do, have fun with that, because that shit's about to explode. And maybe that's why. I'm not sure what to say. Alright, let's see. What is going on here, Spirit? I want to find out. What's going to happen here between... Look, she keeps trying to get away from him. That's the second time that she's tried to get... What's going to be the outcome for these two people? Spirit said y'all are going to have a lot of prosperity. That's where the miracles are coming in your home life. You're manifesting it, and you're going to have forgiveness for one another. So she's going to forgive him, but damn, he's done a lot to hurt her. Anything else between these two? Oh my God, y'all are going to have a new beginning. These two are going to have a new prosperous beginning. It's going to lighten your load too. Oh my God, I think this person is about to come see you and knock on your door, and you do not even see them coming. Because they got so much karmic shit going on in their life right now, and I don't think they've been telling you about it. They may have been avoiding you. Alright, when is this happening? When will this happen? Because it looks like it's going to happen immediately. In December, something significant about December. Divine timing is at play in reverse. So December is here, but it's not divine time. Just around the corner. Anything else about the timing? Damn, that flew out. Stop waiting. Spirit said wait. You have to wait. Not in September. Not in September. Okay, well when? Something significant here. Somebody's birthday could be December. Because that's not the time. Spirit's saying that's not the time you're going to be together. Spirit says you got to wait and stop obsessing first. Something could happen in February, or someone could be born in February. Can you tell me when though? July is also significant. And not the next full moon. January in reverse. Somebody could have met in January. Or last seen this person in January. Or anything else. Because this could be different dates for different people. It's not going to happen for some of you in this lifetime. I tell you, we got everybody watching. We have every side of this watching. But somebody, it's going to be in the morning tomorrow. Or it could just be in the morning. In the morning when you see this person. All right, so take whatever resonates, because you know what goes with your situation. All of you know. There's so many of you that I have to accommodate now. It's got to be, you got to be able to use your intuition. All right, now I'm going to give you guidance about this situation. Spirit, what's the guidance? Then I'm going to take a quick break, and we're going to get questions if we have anyone that wants them. Woo! We got that ice queen. You got to put something in that deep freeze. Oh, wow. Okay, we got the ice cream. Somehow ice cream could be significant. I meant to say ice queen. Number 28, number 10, and number 31. I've got the wrong book. That's the cards I was supposed to pull. I'll pull them too. Hold on. Number 28. I never do anything I'm not supposed to. This was meant to be right here. The Ice Queen as your ally, okay? The Ice Queen has come to block your movement for your highest good. Let your ideas be preserved until later. You can thaw them out and use them at another time when they will best serve. The realm of the Ice Queen is the place of non-action. And now is the perfect time to take a look at how far you've come and to ask yourself for a reclarification of your highest goals. Not all your plans can be accomplished at this moment. In fact, putting them on ice allows for the perfect timing later on. Don't be too hasty in trying to reach your goal. An even better one will present itself if you surrender and spend the winter with the Ice Queen. Perhaps, too, you're trying to do too many things at once. This is a good occasion to choose only one thing to focus on and let the Ice Queen put the others in the deep freeze until a more appropriate time. She'll let you know when it's time to let them thaw out. And if you remember, focusing is going to be our outcome. So this is how we're going to do it. Did you hear the guidance on how to focus? Okay. Now we have number 10 in reverse. The Arrow Master. So you're not hitting your target. The Arrow Master appears to let you know that if you continue on your present course, Spirit is really warning somebody. And it was showing up here. Spirit saying there's no hope. Stop trying to make this work. Because I'm about to bring a wheel. And that wheel was represented by the 10 of Swords. That could be an actual death. Like, you're being warned to stop. And that sage is burning. Two sticks now of sage are burning up. And they're not slowing down. It looked like somebody was doing some kind of magic. And it's going to be the death of you if you don't stop. This whole room is full of smoke, in case you didn't notice. The Arrow Master appears to let you know that if you continue on your present course, you could be shooting yourself in the foot. You're being challenged now to take a look at the motives behind what you want to reach, why you want to reach your goal at all. Is this a path of true destiny or the lure of fantasy and ego desires? Are you settling? Remember, somebody was settling. Are you settling your intention to win something away from another or to get what you want, whether or not it's good for all? Remember also that life is not a completion. The concept, a competition. Why did I say completion? I'm telling you, I saw a death for somebody up there. Life is not a competition. Remember, somebody had a lot of envy? The concept of competition is flawed and encourages a perception of lack. Your time will come. Be very clear that you're pointing in the right direction and don't chase your arrow. If your intention is to find an easier, softer way or a shortcut to your goal, it's time to give that up since it won't work in the long run. Don't be seduced by quick, get-it-now ideas. This is the time to ask for the highest intentions, to replace the old ones. Sometimes a new set of arrows and another target altogether are needed. Then you can never miss your mark. Yeah, I think you've been going in the wrong direction. You need to put some stuff on the back burner and stop trying to do all of this at once. And the prison wave. You are really in a negative place. That might be what's dying, is this negativity you're living in. Oh, that's the Ten of Swords and the Charlatan card, though. I mean, the Magician in reverse is such a dishonest person. And when they get karma that looks like the Ten of Swords, they could literally be in jeopardy of dying. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to bullshit you. If this person is using some kind of drugs, they could kill themselves with these drugs. And it's saying there's no hope. But them being gone is going to bring you hope. And I just saw it, so I'm calling it. Alright. When the prison waif arrives in his realm as your ally, he comes to remind you of the law of paradoxical intent. Your own self-sabotaging thoughts and hidden beliefs are in fact preventing you from your highest good. You remember in the beginning what I read from you out of Instant Magic Oracle? About your thoughts and replacing them with positive, compassionate, and loving, kind thoughts. In fact, preventing you from your highest good. You might believe that you're doing all you can to manifest your reality, but perhaps you're giving in to thoughts such as the following. I can't do this. I'm unworthy. I'll fail, so why try? I don't deserve this, or I'm unlovable. In fact, you're locked in a prison of your own making. That's good news because it means you have the key to let yourself out. This is a sign that you need to spend some time with yourself addressing those beliefs that counter your hard work to get ahead. You can change them if you want to. You don't want to stay in prison, do you? Take inventory of your thoughts, let yourself out of jail, and spend a few minutes outdoors in gratitude. It's time to let the sun shine in. And you remember your sun was in reverse because of this wheel. Somebody has been doing something and really bring some bad juju their way because of it. If it's not happened, Spirit says shit's about to get real and shit's about to explode. What does this person need to know in order to love themselves more and to do those beautiful... Look at there what we got, the Dragonfly. Dragonflies can be significant here. And I got protect your boundaries. Okay, there's your protection right there. Protect your boundaries. This person has taken a lot financially from you. You may have lost it all because of this person. Okay, number 2, trust your wings. You got to trust those wings. You're a dragonfly. Do you remember who you were before the world told you who you should be? Endeavor to remember, for that person has all the natural resources to be the mistress of her own power and the sovereign of her own life. You were taught to trust others in authority, facts, science, opinions of loved ones or admired ones, but often that leads to confusion or discomfort, for only you know what is best for you. Listen to good counsel, but dismiss whatever does not resonate with your soul. Now is the moment to trust the wings of your inner guidance. They will carry you far beyond all wild imaginings. So you need to get back to trusting yourself instead of all of these other voices that play in your head. You got tapes playing in your head that really need to be replaced with something positive. I strongly suggest positive affirmations. Put things on sticky notes, hang them on the mirrors, hang them on the doors, where your coffee pot, wherever you need to hang them. In your car. Protect your boundaries. One of the best ways to love your fabulous self is to set and maintain your boundaries. You'll have way more energy for things that matter, like your own sovereignty. If you quit spending it on situations that drain you, no is a necessary magic, and it will fuel your enthusiasm when yes shows up. So what if people don't like or approve of you when you're keeping true to your most sacred bonds and honoring your needs as sacred? Your value doesn't come from outside sources. It doesn't even come from within. You were born with it, and it is immeasurable. Act like it. Protect the sacred space of you. And then receive all things. This is you having miracles in your abundance. Flowers don't refuse the rain, and all of nature's creatures benefit from the sun without striving for its favor. You don't have to earn, prove, or produce in order to be worthy. You are worthy right now, as is. Life is give and take, and yet take got a bad rap somewhere. But it's nature's way. Just like a rose bush offers fragrance and beauty, it needs to receive all the elements in order to bloom. Ultra independence is a trauma response, and you're too lovely to live in trauma any longer. So you learned somewhere in childhood that you had to be ultra independent to be successful, and you don't know how to let people help you. And it's time for you to let somebody help you. Because you're the one who always does all the giving. You remember I said this person was take, 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 take? It's time to take. Sometimes we need to take. Okay. I'm going to try to scoot over there real quick and grab, I don't do it all the time because it takes up time. But this reading has really been a very profound fucking reading. I'm just going to tell you like it is. So I'm going to get over here. All my bras are in the washing machine. To however many hundred of you are watching. A couple hundred will see this before the day's out. Alright, what trinkets would you give me for this reading? Now, we already have a key, remember? Oh my god, I got a whole bunch. A lot of you. Okay, I got a pendulum. A teddy bear. The Hanged Man. Somebody is going to get an engagement ring or somehow an engagement. Remember, it was a divorce. Remember, I put my wedding ring on for this reading today that I don't usually wear. There's a flamingo. Somehow this flamingo has been coming out for a while now. There's a tennis racket with a ball, or you could play racquetball. A rocket. There's somehow a rocket. A gear. Somebody could be a mechanic. Metalhead. Also have a guitar playing skeleton. Someone you know who's crossed over may have played guitar, or you may. A horseshoe. A star. There's another key. Little flower. A marble. An anchor. Whoop. Couldn't hold on to that one. A yin and yang. A nail. Somebody in your love. There could be a carpenter that's crossed over, or you love a carpenter, or a carpenter loves you. I got a piece of hair. You might have had somebody's piece of hair in your mouth or something lately. You know how that happens. And then I have a star. I know when I was younger, I used to get wild hairs up my ass. My hair fell out a lot when I was younger, and it would get in my butt crack. It was the craziest thing ever. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Believe in love. A paper clip. A skeleton. The Mother Mary. Somebody could be Catholic here. And a leaf for the fall. Something could happen in the fall. Alright. May I have a trinket out of this hole right here, please, Spirit? Okay. There's another key, collective. Another key. Look. Another key. Lots of keys. There's a key involved here. A piece of smoky quartz. A music note. A rocking horse for that baby I saw. A pirate, or a skull and crossbones rather. A hand, a skeletal hand. This could be a mandala, or it could be a ball for a baby, or an ornament of some sort. And we also have a Star of David. Someone's name could be David, or you could be Jewish, or you could just be standing with Israel. I don't know. All right, I think we're going to call that a wrap for this reading. I'm going to take a little break, and then I'll come back and answer the questions that Kailash has already pulled up for me. Give me just a moment, okay? I got to get another candle, too, because look, there's another piece of smoky quartz that I missed. That candle's about to go out. You can't see it, but it's barely burning. And the sage is still burning, so somebody's dealing with a lot of negativity. You got to get that shit out of your system. Get your sage and let it burn like mine is, so you can get that negativity away from you. Yes, I have. Why do I always say I've never? That's just fucking amazing. Every time I do it, it amazes me. Oh my God! My whole freaking house is full of sage, y'all. I'm gonna have to open every window in here. Jesus, I'm surprised my fire alarm hadn't gone off in my bedroom. Alright, wow, the sage is so strong in here. You can't imagine. I got every window in my house open. Except for this one. But it's because I can't get to it. Alright, Kailash, you got some people ready for questions? Thank you guys for being here. I hope you got something out of the reading and you enjoyed it. I do have a friend here, so I was probably picking up quite a bit of her energy. I will tell you that is very possible. When somebody's in my house, I always pick up their energy strongly. But it can be for a lot of us. A lot of us are going through this. I've been through this. You're going to be able to focus, though, where you haven't been able to focus. You're going to be able to focus. All right, Kailash, I'm ready when you are, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. All right, Bipasha. Is this you, Sandy? Is that the Sandy on here? Is that you? You can ask. You can ask. Just type your question when it's your turn. Okay. You want me to tell him to take you off? Kailash, you can take Sandy off the list. Kailash say, yo. He's such a sweetheart. He lives in India. Okay, Bipasha. Hey, Christie. Hope you are doing good. I am, thank you. My question is, what is being revealed to me in love during August or any time soon? Hey, Shell! What's up, girl? I texted you the other day and you didn't text me back. I'm calling you out on that shit. And look, when I prayed for friends, like, Spirit started dropping them out of the sky. And here you are, too. It makes my day, baby. It makes my day. Bipasha, baby, I'm gonna get with you. And Cheryl's gonna get with me later. Because she's gonna come and see me and help me do some things around here I need to do. All right. You're welcome, baby. You're welcome. Bipasha, you want to know what Spirit's revealing to you in love during August or anytime soon? Let's see, how can we find that out? Spirit, how can we find out what you're revealing to her in love? For some reason, I'm being led to a deck up here. I don't know why, but I'm seeing it in my mind's eye, so I'm going to pull it. You might be an animal lover. This is the Spirit Animal deck by Colette Baron Reid. Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. Alright, what are you revealing to Bipasha in love? May I see, please? So, Cheryl is also one of my moderators who moderates for me if I do readings during the week. And look, there's that flamingo. Flamingo. Embrace the in-between, and life is a mystery. Bobcats and flamingos. All right, show me what are you revealing in August or any time when it comes to love to Bipasha, Spirit? That's a lot of cards. I'm not going to take them. I want to get good, strong answers for Bipasha. There we go. Okay. Bipasha, right now, what's being revealed to you is Spider Spirit. Make your dreams real. And Porcupine Spirit. It's time for a beginner's mind. So Spirit wants you to clear your mind of the old people, the old relationships, and start your mind, like, you need to restart your thinking when it comes to relationships. And life is a mystery. So right now, Spirit's not revealing anything to you because there's a need to clear out the old tapes that you've been playing in your mind. And let's see what you need to work on. What does Bipasha need to work on in love in order to attract the right person in the near future, August or anytime soon? What does she need to work on to attract the right person in her love life soon, in the next month, in August, or anytime soon. You have a fear of touch and age issues, Natasha? Alright, what do you need to attract, Vipasha, in order to have the right mate? Somehow body shame is a factor, and everyone leaves you. Okay, this is what needs to be cleared out, and you need to have a beginner's mind. You need to love your beautiful self. You could have had a failed relationship that was very tough, and now you feel like everyone's going to leave you. And you feel ashamed somehow. There's something about your body that you don't like. And whatever that is, you have to feel more attractive. Work on accepting yourself, whatever flaws you feel you have, and all. And choose a partner who can commit to you and let yourself commit to them. And somehow there's indecision. You're afraid to make a mistake, so you won't commit either way. That could be why life is a mystery. If you're a numerologist, I have number 56, which is an 11, number 48, which is a 12, and number 8. 11, 12, 8 could be significant, or 2, 3, 8. Now, Spirit, once this healing is accomplished for Vipasha, show me what is coming in love once this healing has taken place for Vipasha. What is coming in love? May I see, please, in the next month or anytime soon? May I see what's coming in love? There's been some deception that you're healing from. There's been some kind of really bad relationship it looks like you're healing from. Yeah, there's your beginner's mind. You're going to make some plans to heal from these losses you've had. Good for you. Alright, what's coming in love? Show us what's coming in love in August or anytime soon. There's a tower coming. So this could... It's coming slowly because it's, I think, going to take a little while for you to transition from feeling like you're not good enough to knowing you are and that everybody won't leave. But once you have, it's a tower moment is something that comes out of the blue. But in your case, you see it coming and you know you need to make these changes. And you could be this very attractive, very sexy, very charismatic, very... this person has so much confidence in herself. She's the Queen of Wands. She walks in a room and the whole room lights up. She's magnetic. This is you. Spirit wants you to find you and love yourself, Vipasha. And I'm going to give you some guidance on how to do that. How can Vipasha love herself, Spirit? I'm going to shuffle one time. We've already been playing with these. How can Vipasha love herself? May I have one card? Thank you so very much. Again, make your dreams real. Follow your bliss. And defy gravity. The sage is getting to my lungs. I'm going to tell you what these mean. Number 11 again. 11, 11 you have on the table here. Follow your bliss. Just as a bear can follow the trail of honey, so can you follow the trail of your bliss. It has a particular scent, specifically made to lure your soul onward. It's not a time to consider the particular reasons and logical explanations. This is a time to hone in on what fills your heart with glee and to move in that direction. Your joy isn't selfish. Happiness is contagious. So when you follow the bliss of places, people, and events that inspire you, you're actually creating more space and permission for others to follow their bliss too. And then number 24. There's a hummingbird bees and a bear are somehow significant. Number 24. 1124 could be significant. Impossible things happen every day. Just ask the hummingbird. Who isn't an aerodynamic impossibility? Who is, rather, an aerodynamic impossibility? A jeweled miracle. So are you. Every time you go beyond what has been proclaimed as possible, every time you escape the confines of should or shouldn't, every time you step beyond what is known to discover what gifts await you in the unknown, you are defying confines of normalcy and spreading your wings so your life can defy gravity. Now is the time to think in terms of the impossible becoming possible. So whatever it is that you want in a relationship is what you're going to get. And you're going to have confidence and be ambitious. You're going to be a Queen of Wands, standing in her power. You could have a fire. You could definitely be a fire sign, Bipasha. Okay, I hope that was helpful to you. And if you're into other women, or maybe you're a man, I don't know. I think you're a woman. But there's a Queen of Wands coming towards you, and I think it's you loving yourself and knowing that not everyone is going to leave you. Okay, who's next, Kailash? You're so welcome, baby. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. I love that you're here. Thank you, and I love you. Rachel. What's up, Rachel? Can you please have a career reading? I'm not sure I'm in the right field. Which career path should I consider? Let's look at that, Rachel. I'm sorry, I'm calling you Bipasha. What career field should Rachel consider? May I see, please? Rachel's career field. Can you show me with this deck what career field she should consider? Career field for Rachel. Angelic, help me. You're going to take off. For some reason, the cards become resistant. I feel that you are having some blocks here. You're definitely having some blocks. The rebel and angelic help. Do you have a rebel in your life you need help with, or are you a rebel? What career field should she move towards, or is she in the right one? Real estate came out for you, and no legacy. I don't know if you're somehow working in real estate or if you need to be working in real estate. But somehow real estate is something you need. And look, unlocking. You can't unlock real estate, maybe. Your real estate's upright, though. Any dealings in real estate will be profitable at this time. Realtor, loan officer, appraiser, or any career in real estate. Build a solid foundation prior to building several stories. There's a need to work on your legacy. Could have long brown hair. Your work will be passed down to future generations. Harvest the gifts of your ancestors. These gifts are also yours. And you're detached and disconnected from your ancestors. Open that door. Okay. So somehow maybe your ancestors had real estate or had left a legacy, or somehow real estate and a legacy are significant. And somehow you're not unlocking. I feel, yeah, I see it. It looks like it's down to almost, it's to your waist. You probably wear it in a ponytail also. It looks like somehow you need to work in real estate, or you need to unlock the gifts of your family's real estate. You're not unlocking the gifts of your real estate or your legacy. Okay. Let me see what you need to do different. Or if you need to do anything different. That's the question. Because you said you don't know if you're in the right field, so that means you're in a field. what does Rachel need to know about her career? Making investment and see the right perspective. Making investments and seeing perspective. What does Rachel need to know to get herself on the right track when it comes to her career? Influence and perspective. So you could be working from home, doing something like I do, influencing others. You need to have passage. Your current situation is a means to an end. You're making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. And if you change the way you look at things, you could see everything in a brand new light that will help you get where you want to go. What does Rachel need to see about her career, Spirit? May we see, please? What does Rachel need to know about her career? Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, there's 3 here. Wisdom came out in reverse, and that was in the original reading, Rachel. Power position came out in reverse. Reflection came out in reverse. And guidance came out upright. Someone is beautiful when they have on no clothes. This is this brown-haired girl again. You could be very, very beautiful. Be flexible. You need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. That's what you don't see coming. All right, this is what you're getting guidance for. So I'm going to turn it all around and I'm going to tell you what it says. You just need to do a little bit more work to get to this place, okay? And you're going to have guidance. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. And it has to do with reflecting, having a position of power, and having wisdom. Take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. So this might not be a case of, you know, this is not really what you should be doing, is it? But is it what you love? Or do you not like what you do? Because work should never feel like work. It should always be something that you love so much that you feel like you've never worked a day in your life. Okay? That's the goal. Do we all aim for that? Hopefully. Do we all hit that target? Not always. But there's a position of power that's available to you, or maybe not. You are being promoted or called to lead. It's time to step into your sovereignty and guide others with compassion. But you're not doing that. But you've learned wisdom, or you're learning wisdom. You are called to serve as a mentor for someone, or as a role model and guide who can show the way. Use your wisdom and experience. So whatever you have experience with in life, reflect on what's made you happy, or more likely what hasn't. And the tree of life, you could be the one who has the Jewish ancestry. I don't know why I'm saying that, but there's trees that hang over somehow, and a lantern. I'm seeing a lantern. This is a family, it looks like, that has a lot of power. You're being guided. Spirit's guiding you. Okay, anything else you want to say about this career? I don't know that I'm getting you the answers you want, but I'm giving you what you're getting. Somehow perfectionism is a problem. You'll do much better than you expected. Show yourself compassion and be kind to yourself. And the perfectionist in you might be causing stress and delaying your progress. So what should Rachel do? There's that brown hair again. Rachel, somehow there's been a loss, gossip, and there's that unlocking again. Damn. So people are talking about you and what you're doing. Minimize drama and take personal responsibility to act with integrity. Your personal drama is getting in the way of your work. So be careful of that. What has locked can now be opened. And the very first thing I told you is that I had found a key on the other side of my bed. You have opened the floodgates of abundance without limitation, and blocks are there to tell you that you're steering off track. And somehow there's been a loss. A major phase in your life is ending. Embrace the newness. Let go of what was so you can focus on all your energy on what is ahead of you. And the grief of loss continues to be an obstacle in your life with justice in reverse. There could have been an injustice that caused this loss, and people have been talking about it. I don't like to pull gossip, but when Spirit says people are talking about us, I think it's good that we know what they're saying. What is being said specifically, Spirit? May I see, please? All in their head came out in reverse. Overthinking, stressed, and overanalyzing. So they could be saying that perfectionism is a problem. Alright, what else? Looks like you got it under control, though. They're saying that you're a queen rising. So they're saying good things about you. They're saying she used to overthink, but now she is a queen rising. And she's also dodging bullets. So whatever loss happened in your life, you are now out of your head, and you're no longer worried about that because you're a queen rising. You're stepping into your power. You're going to be praised and come up in the spotlight. And blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, and being protected by haters. Rachel, check you out, baby. Check you out. So the gossip in this case is actually good. People are saying that you were locked in grief, but you're getting out of the grief. You're unlocking that. That could have been like a stumbling block for you because of some injustice that happened in your life. Don't worry about commenting about it if you don't want to. Just know that Spirit is working on that and moving you forward. And I would like to say to you, Spirit is telling me to read this to you, Rachel. What message do you have for Rachel? Rachel, this is how you are essential. How is Rachel essential, Spirit? May I see, please? How is Rachel essential? Look not mournfully into the past. It comes not back again. Wisely improve the present. It is thine. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Live in the present. We are often so focused on the future or lost reminiscing about the past that we forget to be present in the present. It's so easy to romanticize things that have already happened or to paint the future in a rosy glow of possibility. But all we really have is right here and now. What's done is done, and we are not promised the future. However, today is yours to do what you will with. All those things you've been putting off for some hazy day when the time is right now. Today is the day to start doing them. When we choose to be present in the here and now, focusing on being instead of planning, life becomes more vivid and vibrant while alive, and the promise that everything can happen and that we will be ready to grab hold of the opportunity when it presents itself. So you are essential because you teach people to live in the present, to not live in the past, that you are a queen rising. I feel that you got more out of that than I understand. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? They're jealous of you, and they're about to have a tower. Are you having a relationship with your boss by chance? There was a very powerful masculine and feminine energy to overcome in that original reading. Hey, Veedy. How are you, sweetheart? All right, Rachel. Blessings to you. Think about what you... Hey, Arushi. Oh, you'd love to work from home. Well, that's what you need to be doing then, baby. And that's why real estate came out, I think, because you're supposed to be. And Spirit's going to unlock that for you. Keep looking, okay? Sandy decided not to ask a question, I guess. Did Sandy decide not to ask a question?
Sandy just wants to know where to begin.
Where to begin? All right, I'm going to answer Sandy's question now, Kailash. Ooh, that sage just got me going.
Yeah, me too.
Ah!
Sorry.
Yes, baby, yes. All right, Spirit, where does Sandy need to begin? May I see, please? Where does Sandy need to begin? Oh. Woo! All right, this is where Sandy needs to begin. There's a way to be fierce that doesn't betray the kindness of your heart. When you know that to enable someone to behave badly towards you doesn't help them or you, you don't need to subject yourself to unnecessary guilt for taking care of yourself or fear that you aren't being compassionate. You're teaching yourself and others the truth that love is based in respect, and that trying to take what doesn't belong to you through any form of aggression or manipulation, seduction or persuasion is neither loving nor respectful. Thorns are sharp because they need to be. They don't diminish the beauty of the rose, they protect it. The soul is a holy rose, a sublime creature under the care of protection of the Madonna of Roses. The soul that is holy, a holy rose, holds an exquisite spiritual perfume. She goes through struggles early on in life that teach her when she will need to protect herself from those people or situations that would try to cut her off from the vitalities that would try to cut her off from what vitalizes and inspires her with life. She is taught to recognize those that would steal her away from her destiny and try to use her for their own selfish purposes. She knows that people who try to use her do not love her. They are interested in what they can gain from her, not what they can share and create together with her. So she is not shy to let such unworthy hands that grasp after her feel the piercing of her thorns. By the time she reaches spiritual maturity, fully blooming, as the rose, she understands that she is here on this planet to heal many souls with her inner divine feminine beauty. She can only do this when she takes care of herself. She can allow others to love her, but she can never put her well-being or safety into the hands of another other than herself and the Divine Mother who watches over her. She is her own woman, this holy rose, a living temple of the goddess, bringing heavenly beauty to earth. Sacred ritual. Say this prayer aloud. The Madonna of Roses blesses me with the wisdom to share myself with those that truly love me. I forgive those. I forgive those. I forgive those that have tried to use me. And I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself for allowing myself to be used. Now is the time to start anew with strong thorns of protection. My rose soul blooms for all to behold. There's your protection at home. It's time for you to have some thorns for those who would use you. And you are the light. Sandy. You are the light. You are going through spiritual initiation. This is happening because you are ready for it, even if it doesn't always feel that way. The way to pass this test is to rely on the light within you. Don't let fear or doubt make you distrust the path ahead. Don't give in to despair or believe that things will not work out. You are learning to trust that the universe knows what it is doing. There are great and beautiful things meant for you, and no matter what appears to be right now, they will come to you in the perfect way at the perfect time. Keep your faith in the light. All will be well. Light is powerful. Some people don't understand this. The fear in their hearts makes them cynical. That fear stops them from seeing what is true. In the absence of truth, they hold on to their judgment instead. They scoff at what they don't understand. Be careful of allowing such people to influence you. It's not wise to take advice from people who are invested in creating pain. You can have compassion for them, but you must not underestimate how their negativity can taint the trust you have in the universe. When we feel the light within us, we trust in this. We are able to move beyond the fear and negativity. Oh, when we feel the light within us, when we trust in it, we are able to move beyond the fear and negativity that exists in this world. You have it within you to be that light. The only thing that can stop you is the choice to believe in the negativity and give it fear. Give in to fear. That's not you, so don't choose that for yourself. Don't listen to people who would cause you to question the light. The light within you is the real you. Be at peace, beautiful one, for the positive power of the light in you is stronger than any darkness. Sacred ritual. Focus. Remember, your outcome is going to be focus. Focus gently on a visible source of natural light. There's a candle right there. Focus on the visual source of light. It could be a candle or a campfire, the moon in the sky, or reflecting on the water, and the sun shining down from the heavens. Or you could even close your eyes and see, feel, imagine, or pretend that there is an eternal light flickering inside you. Relax as you repeat this soothing and empowering affirmation to yourself aloud or silently in your mind for as long as it feels good for you. I choose to trust the light. I am safe and held in the light. I am the light.
That was powerful.
Perfect. You're amazing. Amazing. All right. That was Sandy. Who's next, Kailash? Bye-bye. I might have gotten out of order, but it's okay. Arushi! Arushi, what's up? You're welcome, Rachel. Have a good day. Okay, let me find you, Arushi. Hey, Shretha. Where's Arushi at? Did she leave? Let me get a Coke real quick. You know me. Get your question ready, Arushi, or we're going to move on to whoever's next. Look, I started calling Kayla. Sometimes when I'm doing videos, I call him Kayla. Come on out. Come on out. But you got to stay on your cake right now. Can't move to the ground. Hi, people. Okay, kiddos. Oh my God, I got the one that's got the bottom like this. Hold they didn't explode. Okay, what a dumbass to leave drinks in the car in the heat. Bye, Rachel. Alright, so let's see, what do we got? Rushi next. There you are. Awesome. Drinks on the floor. Okay, so recently a guy asked me out for coffee. I just wanted to know if it was a friendly gesture or something more. Okay, so the guy that asked Arushi out for coffee, what was on his mind when he did this? May I see, please? What was he thinking when he asked Arushi out for coffee? What were his thoughts when he asked Arushi out for coffee? May I see, please? He was hiding something, secrets, mysteries. He was being obscure. What was he hiding? Silence? Frozen? No words? This person's closed off. They're closed off emotionally, it looks like. I mean, I'm just saying, they're not really... It doesn't look like they had much on their mind when they asked you. But they were keeping something hidden. They're a very quiet person. It doesn't look like they're coming back. Did they want more than just coffee? Weight, no abundance. What, did this person want more than just coffee, or are they just being friendly? Did they want more? Looks like they don't have any money. Let go. They don't have any money. Spirit's like, this person's a bum. They were hiding that from you. Alright, did they want more than coffee or friendship? It's not up to you. This person's improving health. Somebody's health needs to improve or is improving. And it's not up to you. Not in the near future. Spirit's saying this person's health needs to improve. They're keeping secrets. They're being silent, frozen, no words. Do you understand what I'm saying, Rushi? I don't see that this person was wanting anything you would really want to get involved with. Okay. Yeah. I would say don't let this person into your life. Don't let them come back. I also think they might have been trying to use you for money for some reason. They were being tricky. That's what it felt like. Kailash, if you have room for Reshma Babu, you can put them on the list if you want to and you have room. It's your decision. Okay, I think that's a good idea. Let me ask like that, okay? Let me just flat out ask. Angels, spirit guides, the divine Holy Spirit, should Arushi decline the offer for coffee? I'm not taking that. It felt floppy. There we go. Spirit said, don't stop. And within the next few months. So don't stop. What do you mean don't stop? Is that a look for a sign? And improving health keeps coming out. Okay. Should she decline this offer though? What are you saying? Okay, that's what I was looking for. Decline the offer, Arushi. Yes. Boom, yow. I don't think this is somebody you want to deal with. And look, a year from now, this person needs to work on a lot. Don't worry with them. Next. Let's look at them though, because now I'm just curious. Now I want to know what kind of bullets you're dodging here. What are this person's hang-ups when it comes to being in a relationship? Fear of cheating and insecurity. See, this person needs to heal. Yuck. No good ones. What else are there blocks when it comes to relationships? This person. It's too risky, and there could also be age issues. And they also have a fear of touch. Get away from this fool! Yuck! Don't even go out to coffee with them. Yuck, 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 yuck. You can do better than that. Any day of the week. You can do better. And you will. Wow. Sage, baby. Okay. Awesome, Marushi. I'm going to find out when the right one comes. Keep asking. I'm glad that they asked you out, but I'm also glad that your spirit guides are going to prevent you from getting involved with a disaster and a train wreck. You're so welcome, baby. They tricky and sneaky. And it looked like they were broke. Just saying. About your health? Oh, Lord. You're pressing me all the way out now. Okay, Spirit. I need your help when it comes to health. Because I don't really... I do health questions. I'm not going to lie. Most readers don't. But I will. Alright. The first thing I need to do is ask Spirit... Give me a minute. Health questions are tricky to get the answers to. You got to use the right cards. And I'm looking for the right cards. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask your angels and spirit guides if whatever health situation you're asking about is going to improve. Is this health situation that they're asking about going to improve in the near future? Or is it going to improve with treatment? Is there treatment that it can be improved with? Whatever we need to know. Is there a way to improve this person's health? May I see, please? Spirit says, in the near future. In the near future. Night, night, Arushi. Pleasant dreams, baby. There's going to be a need to let go. Okay? Alright. Give me a minute. I'm looking for some cards, and I'm not dressed to really get up in front of everybody. I don't know where they are. Hold on. Look in here. I'll do it. To hell with it. I don't care. Okay, I got them. Spirit. Be patient now. I gotta get these cards right. There's an I Ching. There's one turned over. These are turned over. Those are turned over for some reason. There's two decks here, and I just want to use one. Okay, they go with this deck. Somehow it involves the crown chakra. Okay, I'm going to give you, when it comes to your health, I'm going to try to give you some guidance here. Just bear with me because I got two decks and they're kind of mixed together. Alright. I don't want to get mixed up cards. They both are kind of the same, but they're different. Alright, we're talking about this person's health now, Spirit. What is it they need to know when it comes to their health? What do they need to know? Okay, because whatever's going on with us spiritually can affect our health. When we have blocks in our chakras, it can affect our health. So I'm going to ask Spirit to reveal to me what you need to know to improve your health. Because your angels are saying in the near future you're going to need to let go. Whoa. Damn it. May I have... Thank you. Again, I'm getting... There's something... Something could be going on with your heart. And also, you could be having headaches. I will meditate and be peaceful and calm in my interactions with others and the world. Peacefulness comes in me giving up the love of power for the power of love. I invite peace to be a part of my life, and I make time to experience my own inner stillness daily. I continually develop an inner sense of calm, and I trust that everything will be right. Feeling good about myself will help bring peace to my life. So there's a need for you to have peace in your heart and for you to be mindful. I'm aware of my thoughts, and I ask myself, are they uplifting and are they true? I do this because I know that my thoughts significantly affect my mental, emotional, and physical health. And because I know that my body believes everything that I believe. I am not in control of all situations that come my way, nor am I in control of what others do and say. However, I do have a free will as to how I respond. I choose to respond to all situations from an enlightened position rather than just reacting. Okay? So you're going to have to just respond to the situation that you find yourself in and be at peace with it. Can you give us any other guidance for this individual with their health? Though one defeats 1,000,000 men in battle, one who overcomes the self alone is in fact the highest victor, the Buddha. And whatever joy there is in this world, all comes from desiring others to be happy. And whatever suffering there is in this world, all comes from desiring myself to be happy. But what need is there to say much more? The childish work for their own benefit. The Buddhas work for the benefit of others. Just look at the difference between them. Master Shantideva. Okay. Now, I think you may have had... Okay. I'm not finished with you. Hold on. I'm not finished yet. What does Vita need to do in the next week in order to not F themselves? You need to know that you have special gifts and never surrender to normal, Vita. And somehow there's a soulmate in reverse. You could have separated from or lost a soulmate. Spirit, how can I've done health readings before. I want to look at what the tarot would say. How is the universe working in this person's health? The Lovers and a Tower. Could have gotten some bad news and had to make a decision about it. The Knight of Cups and the Lovers. There's a Gemini vibe. It's like you have to make a choice. And you may have to take some help from someone for a time. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups in reverse. You may have to spend quite a bit of money on this situation. Alright, talk to me about this person's health. How is the universe working in their health? May I see, please? The Hermit. So right now you're looking for answers for how to solve this. Whatever this is could be affecting your entire body. I feel that it's making you feel vulnerable. And maybe even a little exposed. Because see how this person is naked in front of it. You know, they're just trying a little bit to cover themselves. But it's making them feel vulnerable and exposed. And like it's their entire body that's being affected. That's what I'm feeling. You might need to open your windows and let some fresh air in. You could also need to do a good saging. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card. What's going to be the outcome of the soul searching, of the looking for the answers? It doesn't look like you're going to find any conventional answers. I'll be honest with you. Whatever's wrong with you feels very serious. Vidi, I'm sorry. I feel that you have something terminal going on. I'm just going to be honest. This is something major, Vidi. And there's not going to be a resolution. I think you're just going to have to finally let go and let the universe do whatever it's going to do here. So what I'd like to do for you, if I may, is to try and get you some kind of comfort throughout whatever you have to go through, Vidi. I feel like you've had some very serious news about your health. Very serious news. And I don't see you finding any solutions in a traditional way. That doesn't mean there aren't any, because there's always miracles. Okay? There's always miracles. So never, never give up. Spirit, I need your guidance, like in some kind of major, amazing way here. I'm going to tell you a couple of things. First thing I'm going to tell you is what's true about you. You already have been told that you have special gifts and to never surrender to normal. Of course, I will never not be honest with you. Of course you can, Kailash. Give me just a second. I'm not finished with Vidi yet. Alright. I need a message for Vidi Spirit. You are stronger than you feel right now. I am able to do all things through Him who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. God, it sometimes feels like we need to be strong, to put on a smile, a brave face, and do what needs to be done. But you tell us your strength is made perfect in weakness, which means the moments when we feel the least spiritual might just be the ones when you work the most. Because it's in those times we're reminded that we can depend fully and completely on you. It's not about being strong. It's about letting you be our strength. Amen. Sometimes what's in front of us seems impossible. The hill is too steep. The test is too hard. The diagnosis is too discouraging. But Jesus says to us, whatever I ask you to go through, I will give you the strength to do. When we're weary, He's our power. When we're afraid, He's our courage. When we're uncertain, He's our security. After a difficult day, I woke in the night with one verse on my heart. Not by strength, nor by might, but by my spirit. Zechariah 4:6 from the Holy Scriptures. I needed a reminder that the outcome isn't based on what I can offer in my humanity. Instead, I can trust in God, who has promised to get me through whatever I may face. It's not my strength that matters. It's the strength flowing through me by the power of the Spirit. Nothing is too much for us, because nothing we will ever face is bigger than the God who lives within us. He already knows what we're going to face today, and He's already promised us what we're going to beat it no matter what. Viti, I feel that this is a very serious, life-threatening even, diagnosis that you've been given. And I feel that you're not going to find your answers in the conventional ways. And your spirit guides and angels are indicating to me that in the near future, you're going to have to let go. So I want you to know that you have my sincere love, light, and healing positive energy flowing towards you. And I am sorry that you're having to go through this. Oh, I got burned by that candle. Spirit is indicating, oh, I smell burning skin. Okay. Angels, how are you helping Viti through this terrible time of difficulty? Good, strong answers only, please. Your faith and helping you overcome challenges, Viti. Your faith and overcome challenges. Okay? That's a good sign. That's a good sign. And also music is going to be a very big comfort for you throughout whatever you're going to have to go through. Anything else before I close for Viti? You're going to find some feathers, I think. White ones. Spirit's getting very specific with you, Viti. There it is. Oh my goodness, Viti! The angel of success and the angel of health came out for you. Spirit was getting so specific with you. That was amazing. You're welcome, Viti. Did you see that, Viti? Stay positive. Keep your faith. Spirit's going to help you with your faith, okay? Whatever your outcome, baby, you're going to be a winner. You're going to have success. Whatever the outcome. It was very magical. Because, Viti, I feel the seriousness of what's going on in your life. When I asked the tarot for your answers about how they're working in your situation, it indicated to me that you have gotten a diagnosis that you're having to really look for answers and you're not finding any in traditional ways. So it looks like you're going to in some way, but you are going to have to let go in the near future at the same time. So I don't know how all that's going to come together, but you're going to be okay, because it's not by your strength, it's by the strength of the Spirit within you. Okay? You're welcome, baby. You're so welcome. You're welcome. I hope you feel better soon. Come back and see me, okay? Okay, Kailash, thank you for allowing me to give Vidi the extra attention that they needed. Okay, Remish, or Reshma, sorry. You're so welcome. I'll look forward to seeing you soon, okay? And I'm going to be praying for you also, for your good health and for you to have a lot of answers that come to you in unconventional ways. Whatever it takes to make you whole, okay? Okay. You're going through financial problems, Reshma, sorry. And you're trying to get a job abroad. Will I get a job soon? Okay, so you're asking kind of a few things at once, but I'm going to break it down and make it in simpler terms, because if not, the cards will indicate I have to. They'll say, communicate clearly. So you're asking if you're going to get a job abroad soon, is what it sounds like. Let go and don't look for a sign. Okay. I'm trying to pronounce your name right. Reshma Babu. Reshma. Thank you for adding Reshma to our list. Reshma, please make sure you are subscribed and that you're liking the video. Can you tell me if Reshma will get a job abroad in the near future? Like, let's say in the next 60 days, 90 days. Will they get a job abroad in the near future? Will they get a job abroad in the near future? Holy cow, Reshma! Yes, you will! Check you out! Ha ha! Beautiful! Look! Success on the bottom of the deck, baby! Woo! Wee! Yeah! I love it! I love it! That's beautiful! You better come back and let me know. It said in the next 60 to 90 days you're going to be working abroad. And I'm going to be looking for you to come back and tell me about that. Do your part now. Let me ask how you cannot F yourself. How can Reshma not F themselves to get this position that they want for abroad? Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. There's something about a person that you've had a strong connection with that you might not be with right now. You're going to have an awakening, a shift, or a discovery when it comes to your faith. Let go of your doubts and questions. You are ready to step into your blessings and claim what is already yours. And Spirit says that you're going to validate your past. You did the best you could. Feel and empathize with your past, not judge it. And look, you're going to rediscover yourself. I love it. I love it. All right, so that's what you need to do, not to F yourself when you're getting this new position and you're going to work abroad. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I'm going to tell you that I had a friend here. She's still here. And when I pulled cards for her, hers were spot on. Spot on. They couldn't have been any more perfect. And the cards I just pulled for Vidi were also very spot on. Absolutely. Anytime, baby. You know that. What's up? Spirit is on fire today, y'all. You're welcome. You're welcome, baby. Anytime. Thank you for being here. Make sure you're subscribed, okay? Okay. Will my first company where I spent 8 years accept me back? If I approach the person who have the power, his name is Saja. Awesome. Thank you for being a subscriber. Okay, Kailash, let's find out. This person that had... First of all, what I want to know is, will they hire you back no matter what you do? Will this company, after 8 years of service, is everything okay?
I just go into the back door and hit the floor.
Huh?
Cosmo just flew into the back door and fell.
Is he okay?
It's okay.
Come here, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on.
It started to land on my head. I guess I was.
This sage might be making him a little bit kooky. Are you okay, sweetie? Okay, yeah. Thank you. Okay, Kailash. Kailash was flying into the back door. You know I call him Kailash when I'm on camera. Okay, I don't want to rush your reading, Kailash. That was a very big distraction. Cosmo just flew into the back door. And he doesn't normally fly into the dark. And it's dark in that hallway. So that was bizarre behavior for him. He was acting very bizarrely. Alright. Will this company... I'm almost finished, Otto. Will this company, after 8 years... I mean, like, who wouldn't take somebody back who was dedicated for 8 years? But spirit guides and angels, will they take him back no matter what he does? Will they take him back? Will he ever... Does the universe ever see him being back with this company? Forgiveness and success, Kailash. Has something happened that there was some kind of falling out between you and somebody, maybe? A year from now, no success a year from now. Okay, will they give him a second chance at this job that he had for 8 years? Let go, no success. Will they give him a second chance at this job that he had for 8 years? No need to worry. Opportunity. So that is your answer right there. You're going to have an opportunity. Don't worry. Okay, now I want to know if you should approach this guy. Yeah, that's right, Kayla. It's about time. It's about time. Alright, will it be advantageous if Kailash approaches the head of the company? Should he ask for the blessings of the head of the company for his job back? Is that who he should go straight to the top for his job back? Is that what he should do? Yes. Spirit says yes. Do not go in any other direction. Go straight to the top. And do it now. Take action. Okay? I hope this time your guidance will be golden. I can't wait for you to come back and tell us that you're working again. It looked like we were going to have a miracle of abundance in our home life. Did it not? I think I might be about to get a bonus. Or something. I mean, it can come from anywhere. But we're all about to have some real big prosperity and abundance at home. We saw that in our home life, did we not? Alright, I want to pull one more thing before we close. How are you working in the collective when it comes to spiritual gifts, Spirit? The Lovers came out. The Lovers. Yeah, right? The Lovers. They came out in reverse, but I'm not reading reversals. That's number 21 for you numerologists out there. How else are you working when it comes to spiritual gifts? There could be a relationship developing in your life. For real, for real. The tree of life. The tree of life. This is what connects us all. This is that tree that was in the garden. If you believe in Christianity, it doesn't have to be. But this is the tree that all life comes from. It's like that seed, that single blade of grass that started it all. That spark of the divine. We are all mirrors of each other. We're mirroring each other. And the full moon that's coming up is significant. Look, abundance came out, collective and coins together. Woo! This collective, wow, we're on fire. And look, we're going to find feathers. There's going to be feathers, white ones for some of us. Wow, waterfalls, beautiful sunsets, enjoying a lot of abundance. Just a lot of beautiful things are coming into our lives, collective. Somebody has sandy blonde hair. There's our numbers. I knew somebody here was very gifted with numbers. Like, I wouldn't want you to see my account number because you wouldn't have it memorized. And that can be a very, very handy gift to have. You can make a lot of money off of that gift. All right, number 21, 35, number 1, number 9, and number 26. With somebody's going to have a doorway. Number 11. Number 11. Alright, collective. Go get it. That's your reading for this week. And I'll be back next weekend with another one for you. Hopefully, if the Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, that's what's going to be happening. Okay, anybody else? Any second thoughts? Anything else that anybody needs? Any kind of, anything before I close? Huh?
Me, but we can do it afterwards.
I can't hear you.
I said me, but we can do it afterwards.
What you want?
Spirit kept telling you to not look at something till later. Can you?
What was it?
I'm trying to remember.
Oh, the sex. Oh, the sex. The people who the surprise about the sex.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
There was going to be, our surprise was having sex.
Okay. No, not really.
Let's look at that. She remembered it. I forgot. I don't know if I looked at it or not, but we'll look at it again. Who is this surprise sex with? Spirit, show us. Show us the surprise sex.
I forgot it was about sex.
So let's look at that. Show us look, the Queen of Wands is here with the Chariot in reverse. There's a Leo here. Or it could be any fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but it's typically a Leo. And there's a Knight of Cups. So there's a younger person attracted to an older woman. And there's a car or something involved. Some travel. Alright, show me this having sex that's surprising. Oh, that flew out. Somebody is somebody that's spying on you and wants to make some fast moves in your direction. Can you show us what that might look like? Oh, generosity. This person's going to be a giver. What are they giving, Spirit? There's going to be a lot of communication. But somebody here is reluctant to change. So this is somebody that maybe you have been generous to, or they've been generous to you. And they want to really move fast in your direction. But they don't want to change. What do they not want to change? Or something doesn't change. It's that Queen of Wands. She doesn't want anything to change. Well, what's going to be the outcome? This is not going to be fulfilling. It's going to be unfulfilled achievement. Okay. So somebody is staying with somebody even though they're not fulfilled. There's just somebody having sex that probably shouldn't be. It's not us, it's somebody else. It's like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, our surprise is that somebody else is having sex.
Probably not us.
Alright. Who knows? I mean, it could be anybody in my life but me. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It ain't happening here.
Alright, what do we need to know about this person that's having sex? And that's the surprise. That there is chemistry. Alright. What else? That there is also trust. So this is actually somebody that you have a lot of chemistry and trust with. You're patient. Remember, you were being patient to have sex with them. Mm-hmm. Outcome of this trust and chemistry. You're going to actually open up and talk to this person and get vulnerable. It's not a soulmate either. Well, then who is it? Pray tell. You're not in denial about it. Alright, who is it? So you know this is happening. There's something about no children. Spirit's just giving you some... You're going to have to wait, but this is protected. Somebody has to release something. And they're going to master a spiritual lesson. Alright, so this surprise sex, it could actually be us. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. I'm going to just try to get you some time frame on when this is going to happen. I mean, I don't think it's me or anytime soon, but it could be you. You might want to know. When's this sex coming, Spirit? This surprising sex that we've been impatiently waiting for. Or patient. Oh my God, look! Y'all are going to have sex on Thursday. And now I'm not going to be able to get that out of my head. Thank you.
Me either.
In June. I don't know why June is here. It could be somebody's birthday. Somebody could be born in June and they're going to have sex on Thursday. Thank you for putting that thought in my head. I appreciate it. I will try not to think about you on Thursday. Have fun with that. I hope it's the best sex ever.
Me too.
I'm not an envious person at all. Okay. Alright. So, Thursday is going to be the day to get laid. Okay, you guys? I love you guys. Take care. Thanks for joining me. Mwah. Thanks, Kayla. You're the best. Damn, boy.
I don't know.
You would have to ask me about that